Hello, my friend. Baxter Cribbs here with you at baxtercribbs.com, coming to you from Blackshear, Georgia, in my office. And welcome to our video today. And our video today is about the video is done. Now what? It's 4 things to do after you create your video. Now, before we move to the next slide, if you will, click on the big red button below that says subscribe. That way you will not miss any of my future videos that I'll put out about this great platform called YouTube, so that you can continue learning along with me as we go through these things. So, did you know that this is where 80% of the people get stuck? And of course, that is if I'm following the 20/80 rule, which normally is true. And so most likely I am right. 80% of the people get stuck here. And I know this because most people need a step-by-step process to go through something when they're first learning, and they need it 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 times to say, this is what you do. But they're just told, create the video. And so when they create the video, then the question is, now what do I do? And so there are 4 things to do after the video is done. And so here's the list that we're going to look at, and that is to create a custom thumbnail. And then you're going to add to a playlist your video that you've created. And then you're going to ask people to subscribe, just as I just did in the first page that we was at just a few moments ago. And then next thing, the number 4, is you're going to create another video. So let's look at these individually here now. First of all is to create a custom thumbnail. Now, again, here's the list of what we're looking at. And that is, and I covered this in this video here at this link. If you go to YouTube and punch in this number right here, you can't copy it here, or you can't click on it here, but I believe I'll try to put it down in the description box if you want to go look at it, where I covered this very well. The video will look just like this: 3 ways to create thumbnails. And it's about 16 minutes long, but it kind of gives you some good ideas to work with it. Now, the question would be next is, why is this important to create a custom thumbnail whenever YouTube automatically picks out 3 things of what it thinks is a good thumbnail out of your video? Well, number 1 reason is that's what YouTube likes. And anytime you play in somebody else's backyard, you want to follow their rules to get the best results. And so YouTube says if you create a good video, a good thumbnail that is, to put up with your video, then I'm going to see that you're putting forth an effort to put out great content by this. And so the second reason is, this is what grabs viewers' attention. You know, we are drawn to pictures with great things on it. So they even tell you how to create some of these things, just as I do in the video. But the idea is that you want to have big words able to be read very easily, like at the top of this page here. Very simple words, but yet clear and big. And you want to have a full face picture if you can. You want to have some colors in there so it grabs attention to the eye. And not only do you want to have some good copy there, that is, you want to have something written there that's going to capture people's attention, because this is the headline for your video. If your headline doesn't grab their attention and say, come look at me, then they're not going to click on your video. So you want to custom create a thumbnail where you have a great headline and a good picture that people are going to say, let me see what they have. Next, now you're going to add to a playlist. Now, a playlist is like a folder in your computer's filing system. And the reason that you want a playlist is for when you are creating several videos on the same subject, then you want to file them all in that one list. And so what this does is when visitors click on the playlist, it opens up to the list for them to see the videos, and that is your videos, one after the other. Now, how do you find your playlist? Well, you're going to go right here on your home page in YouTube, and you're going to see it says home with the first arrows pointing at, and these are little files across the top of your page there, little drop down boxes. Go over to the one that says playlist, and when you click on it, if you have a playlist established, then right there it's going to pop up and you're going to see it, just like I have this one right here that says YouTube marketing is that playlist, and you can see the number 8 in the black spot there, which says I have 8 videos inside of that playlist, and then down under this even written out there, a view full playlist of 8 videos. And so what's going to happen when people click on this, and by the way, if you don't have a playlist, it will tell you you don't have one. And I do believe it will say create a playlist. But anyway, if it don't, we'll talk about that in another video. But what's going to happen is that when they click on that right there, then it's going to open up into a page that looks like this. And so as you see to the left-hand side, that my playlist there is called YouTube Marketing, and it has 8 videos in it. It was just updated yesterday, and as you'll see, they're all listed as how I created them in 1 through 8, or ever how many might be in there, and people can go right down the list and watch these. And you can see it says there, if you'll click on the big picture on the left hand side, it says play all, and therefore people can go through and watch all of your videos right there on your station, on your channel in YouTube, and they won't go anywhere else. Or if your videos are good enough, they won't go anywhere else, that is. But that's what you want to do, is put them in a playlist. And so next, you want to ask people to subscribe. This can happen on the first page, just like I did whenever we came on. I put a big red button up there. Please subscribe to my page. And it can also happen on the last page, as you're going to see at the end of this video as well. And you want to get people to subscribe, because when people subscribe to your videos, that is as good as a lead, my friends, because every time you put up a video, they're going to come back. In that video, when you put that video up, if you're going to do things right, you're going to have a link down in your description box to somewhere that you want them to go, to either pick up a lead magnet, to pick up a product, to go take some call of action to get further into your funnel, that is further into your sales lineup, so that you can give them some great value to help them to grow as well. And so, my friends, subscribe to my video channel, if you will, by pressing the big red button at the bottom, or the one at the end of this video that's going to come up. Now next, number 4 is create another video. As one mentor said one time when I went to his 3-day show, I'm going to say it, and that's the wrong word, but anyway, it was a great learning adventure and a very good time. Went down to Florida, Orlando, and I seen there Ray Higdon, and this is what he said in one of his talks. He said, "Stop checking your gauges." And what he means like this is, many times you'll think about this, you're riding down the road and you look at the gauges on the dash of your car, and many times you'll swerve off the road, you might just swerve around. Anyway, when you're looking at your gauges, you're not paying attention to where you're going. And you're constantly checking it. Am I speeding? Is my gas running out? Am my engine running too hot? And all these things, instead of paying attention to the road ahead, which is what you should be doing. And he's simply saying, my friends, you should just go do the work. Don't worry if anybody has liked it. Don't worry if they shared it. Don't worry if they have engaged with it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Simply go create another video. And if you'll see the background of this here slide right here, it says 5 best types of videos to create. That's one of my videos if you'd like to go and check that out on my channel, which will help you to continue to create more videos in your field. So just simply go do it. Keep going every day, keep going and create another video. Now, my friends, there are actually 11 things to do after you create your video. But I hope that these here have been very helpful to you that I've talked about in this video today. But to learn more, click the subscribe button below or the one that's going to appear here in just a few moments to see follow-up videos on the other 7 as well. And in the meantime, you see masterclass on these topics and a whole lot more if you simply go there, click on the link, enter your email, and watch your free video training about YouTube that will give you so much more knowledge about this while you're waiting on me to produce another video with these topics here. Also, you can click on the link below to check out a YouTube tool known as tubebuddy with this link right here. And a full disclosure to you, yes, I am an affiliate, but check it out. It will just about automate these 11 steps that I've talked about or will be talking about, and a whole lot more. It is such a fantastic tool, and whenever you go and take a look at it, then you ought to become an affiliate as well. I believe you will find it that useful to you. My friends, I hope you found value in this. If you have, please share this with other people as well. And we will see you on the next video.